She's my everything. Just imagine living in a world and you see trees and there's no more trees. There's no more grass. Because all I know is her. So it's hard. I don't like to talk because I just don't. Because it's like I'm giving a part of me up. And I already did it.
Welcome to the Dr. Dare Show. My name is Dr. Frederick Dare. I am a therapist here in Atlanta, Georgia. And welcome to my channel. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like this video, yes, and share it. And click the little bell at the bottom of the screen so that you will get updates of when I upload new content. We usually cover hot topics or mental health issues. Today is no different. Today, the topic is life without my sister has been devastating. The Keir and Chloe Johnson case. Yes, let me read that one more time. Life without my sister, if you're listening out there, my life has been devastated. The Keir and Chloe Johnson case. So let me give you a little background. This took place in Hampton, April 30th, 2017. We are now in 2020. On April 30th, Keir and Chloe Johnson were preparing to make a trip to Buckrow Beach in Hampton, Virginia. She had taken the whole week off, according to news articles, and this particular day, she had planned to take a little staycation road trip to Buckrow Beach with her and her daughter. Nothing strange out of that. And let me give you a little background of Keir, 34 years old, 4 feet 11, weighs approximately 140 pounds. Chloe, 8 months old, 2 feet, 5 inches tall, about 20 pounds. So on April 30th, like I said, they prepared to take a trip to Buckrow Beach. And some friends were there waiting, and no Chloe and no Keir. And approximately, I guess, a week later, her black 2013 Kia Optima was found at a trailer park located in Newport News, according to the articles that I've read. So, yeah, Keir and Chloe were last seen on the 1900 block of Hastings Drive in Hampton, Virginia. So, the family filled out a missing police report because she hadn't been heard from, and I think it was the next day, I'm not sure, I forgot the details of the article, but they placed a police report. I think May 1st was the date I think I heard. And so the police did find her car abandoned. According to what I've read, there was not a lot of information in the car, or they didn't provide the public with a lot of information because this is under investigation. The detectives did switch hands from the Hampton Police Department to the Newport News Police Department. I guess when the car was found in Newport News, that made it a Newport News investigation. I'm not sure all the logistics of that. But the issue, I want to recap the story because I was kind of jumping all over the place, because this is from my hometown, so it's dear to me. I don't know Keir or Chloe. I didn't know them. And on that clip at the beginning, that was the twin sister of Keir, and she's saying her life is devastated without her sister. I know how twins are. You kind of depend on each other. You kind of are connected. You were connected at the womb, so you're connected. So I could see the pain all over her face when I was reviewing that video. And she wants her sister back, and her mom wants her daughter back. Their family is not complete. So if you know anything out there, if any of this story is resonating with anybody out there, and you have a conscience, and you have sisters, or you have, a niece, or a grandbaby, or a cousin, and imagine them just disappearing from your life out of nowhere. That's a horrible feeling. I had an incident years and years ago where one of my nieces had strayed away. I was probably in my 20s or 18 or something like that. And we were running through the neighborhood trying to find her, and that feeling was horrible, and so I can imagine not ever, we found my niece, but not ever finding your loved one is devastating, like her sister said. So information here, I caught myself. Go back to the story. So on April 30th, Keir and Chloe planned to do a beach trip to Buckrow Beach. She was going to drive her black 2013 Kia Optima to the beach. Nothing out of the ordinary. Friends were waiting for her. She had even taken a week off from Smithfield Foods, is where she was working at the time. And so she had taken off, kind of like a staycation, I guess, just to get away, but be at home, and was going to the beach on a beach trip and never appeared. And her family says that was not like her. She kept in contact with them. It seems like what I read, that they were a close-knit family, so this was really, really out of the ordinary. And then to find her car abandoned in the next city over, Newport News, which if you live there, you know that's not like 20 minutes maybe, abandoned, and then the police not finding anything in there that they let us know of that, you know, led to finding her. So that was 2017. This is 2020. So we want to get these two home. I did see a little description of what Keir had on. She had on a t-shirt, blue jeans, some black flat sliders, I guess some kind of slider tennis shoe, I'm not sure. It had a Nike emblem on them. Not sure of the color or anything like that. And I'm not sure what Chloe had on. But if anybody hears anything about this story on April 30th, what were you doing on April 30th? And you saw her and you've been afraid. It's 2020 now. Let's speak up. Let's help this family. I want to play one more clip from the mom where she is asking, you know, if you have any information, please speak up. The family members, if you know somebody in your family that was acting strange during this time and you were afraid to speak up, now it's time to speak up. Now it's time to give up that information. So there was a 1-800 number. I'll give that while I'm looking at this clip. There was 1-800-LOCK-YOU-UP or 1-800-188-562-5887. Again, that number is 1-888-562-5877. Or the crime line is 1-888. That was the Lock You Up. I'm sorry, that was the same number. But there's two other numbers that were provided in news articles that I've read. I don't know how valid these are. Hopefully they are, because they're still out there in the articles on the Daily Press and 13 Now websites. 757-354-7556 or 757-247-2500. Again, those numbers are 757, I'm trying to multitask here, 354-7556 or 757-247-2500. Let's get Keir and Chloe Johnson home because, you know, her mother is missing her.
What do you want to say to her?
I want to say, come home. I'm looking for you and I'm waiting for you. Okay. You get here. I'm going to wait for it to come home. Oh, mommy. I miss my baby. I want her to come home now. Right now. So if anybody knows where she is or anything, call the police so they can bring her home for me. That's what I want. Right now.
Anything else you want to say?
I love her, that miss her. I want to come home right now. That's what I want. That's what I want her to know. And she know that anyway, so. But I want her here with me so I can know that they're safe.
Imagine if that was your mom, and if you're out there listening and you know anything about this story, please contact one of the numbers, 1-757-354-7556 or 757-247-2500 or 1-888-38-LOCK-YOU-UP or 1-888-562-5887. and provide any information. Like I said, there's some rewards out there. I don't know if they're still valid. I'm sure they are. I don't see why not. But if you know anything about this story, anything that you feel like is important that you may not have shared, please reach out to the police department, call 911, call your local police department if you're in Hampton or you're in Newport News. But thank you for watching this story. My sympathy goes out and empathy goes out to the Johnson family. Let's get Keir and Chloe home, and I do apologize if I pronounced her name incorrectly. But my point was to get this story out. There's photos. I will be putting photos of Keir and Chloe up so that you'll see her. If any of these pictures ring a bell in your mind or memory, or the Black Ultima 2013 on April 30th, 2017. I know it was a while ago, but I think if you knew something and it's stirring in your soul and you feel like you need to get it out, I'm sure it's still there. Contact the local authorities, you know. Just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to watch the Dr. Dare Show. We usually cover, like I said, hot topics or mental health issues. We talk about anxiety, depression, and all of those type of things. Check out some of my other videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. And I am out.